coming to you from the Tim Neville Arboretum here in Boronia, and a very special Mother's Day edition. Welcome to another Noel Jones Wantirna Market Update.
The day you were born, 9 days overdue, the doctor decided that we would be induced because he wanted to go out on Friday night and didn't want to be disturbed over the weekend.
Yeah.
So you were born at about 8:30?
8:43.
8:43.
You were 10 days late, and after a long period through labour, you arrived and you were the light of our lives.
Just a beautiful baby, very active, very much like your own daughter, very active, very inquisitive.
Well, you were very active.
Yep.
And I can remember one night going to a party and all the kids went to bed and slept except for you. At 2 o'clock in the morning you were still up on the dance floor, and I don't think anything's changed.
6 months old, you're climbing over things and pulling up things and pulling things down, whereas your brother never did that. He would just sit if I told him to sit, but not you.
He's better now though.
He's better. He's better now.
Yeah.
We won't say that.
Yeah.
You were quite adventurous. You crawled and walked very early. And I remember at one stage when we were doing a renovation upstairs that I left you for a moment and we were staining the timber work, and you decided that you would put the can of stain over your head. That was fun because I was on to the poisons number and trying to work out what to do, and you turned your lovely blonde hair turned into brown.
We played a lot of basketball, Dave and I, and I think you probably appreciate that a lot now, the amount of running around you and Greg did.
Look, it was an absolutely fabulous time of our lives. With your first game, you had no idea. You ran around and just smiled and just ran up and down the court and didn't do anything, and then to actually, you know, make a representative side and then go from there to make a Siebel side and then to go and then make the NBL was just it was an awesome journey.
I've pretty much gone from not knowing what I'm doing to playing at a high level and going back to not knowing what I'm doing again and running around with a smile on my face and having no idea. So
They'll lock him up if I tell you everything.
So how was I as a teenager?
Dreadful.
I can't say that. Cat. Bugger.
between Dave and I, you'd have to admit that I would be the favourite son out of the two.
Well, I suppose not going to school very often was probably a bit naughty.
We just did our market update at the Knox School, Mum, so thanks for that.
We did have a deal with the principal that he would call me if you went to school. That's how often you wagged. You and a couple of little friends of yours that we won't name, that you still see.
You would do your dancing 3 times a week, and I'd be running you to concerts, and every time we had people over for dinner, which seemed like every Saturday night, we would entertain, and you and Alicia, when she was born, you would put on a concert for us. And I'm sure all our friends must have got sick of it, because every Saturday night here you were putting on a performance. We had the full gear, we had the clothes, the makeup, but they were really fun days. They were really days that I remember and enjoyed.
Proud? Oh, very proud. You're just a nice person. You're very family orientated. You've got a really good group of friends that you've kept forever. That, to me, shows a testament of people's commitment. You've given me a granddaughter that I just adore.
You probably hear her in the background a little bit. Yeah.
I'm proud of everything that you've done in your life, and you've always made a success of everything, and you know, you got into uni and became a teacher. Not that you did that for very long, but decided to go into real estate, and you've just made a success of everything that you've wanted to do.
I'm very proud of you, Jessica. I probably don't tell you enough. We all get taken away with our own lives and what have you, but I am extremely proud. You are a decent person.
Mum, just wanted to say how proud I was of you for providing me all the opportunities that you've given me over the years and allowing me to become the adult that I am now, and the proud father that I am, so thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
we've had a little bit of a joke around today, but growing up, you really were the most supportive mum that we could ever hope for. With all the interstate football trips, all the trouble I used to get up to in school, always having an open door policy and having my friends around all the time. Never felt like there was anything that we wanted and couldn't have. And I love you very much, and I hope you have a good Mother's Day.
Thank you. Love you.
Mummy.
Other side, so you get my face.
That's my good side.
Well, thanks for being such an amazing mum, supportive, caring, and most of all, thank you for taking us through all our dancing rehearsals and concerts. And thanks for being there for us, and we love you lots, and have a great Mother's Day.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you, too. Is that better? Oh! We did so well! Oh, no! Oh,
So I just wanted to touch on a couple of sales we've had recently in conjunction with other offices. You had one in Mooroolbark.
I did, Dylan. 26 Diane Crescent in Mooroolbark. It was a lovely 3-bed, 1-bath weatherboard home. That one went to auction. There was quite a few other homes that were on the market at the same time, so we were quite patient there. We did sell after auction. We sold in conjunction with Adam Harris from our Mitcham office. Got a fantastic result there. The vendors are really happy. And I know, Dylan, you had one in Listerfield.
Yeah, in conjunction with Greg from the Noel Jones Doncaster office. So he was good friends with them. I sold the owners into the home about 6 years ago, so decided to work on that one together. And again, that one was sold after auction, which is a pretty common trend at the moment. It sold on the Sunday to a buyer that was on our database at Wantirna, who was looking for an investment property. So a good outcome for everyone involved.
So Dylan, we're hearing in the media that the market's changing. So what does that mean?
Yeah, what we've seen this year versus years gone by, Jess, is that it has slowed down and flattened out a little bit. Where in the last couple of years, we've seen some homes go to auction and have 4 or maybe 5 bidders, and it's sort of hit the reserve price with momentum, and we've sold homes hundreds of $1,000s above reserve in the last couple of years. This year they're still getting sold, but we're having to be a little bit more patient. I think the buyers are listening to the media as well, and they're thinking that the right strategy on auction days may be to hold back a little bit and put their hands in their pockets and try and make offers afterwards. So a lot of homes are getting sold after auction. But our advice to buyers would be, yes, if you've got some interest in the home and it's going to go to auction, you're still in a better position if you bid on the day and try and buy, because you've got the transparency of seeing what other buyers are offering at the time. And if it does pass into you and you have the highest bid, you'll have sole rights to negotiate with the owner at the reserve price. We have seen some buyers have employed the hold back strategy a little bit, and they've actually ended up missing out on a home that they really wanted because they got some bad advice from family or friends and neighbours, and they well-meaning people, but in the end it's a very risky strategy because you could miss out on the home that you like.
So if you did want an update on your home, or you've got some questions in relation to the market, or you may even want to know how our strategy is unique in the market, please feel free to give us a call at the office, 8720 6333.
A huge thank you to our mums who came on for a chat today. On behalf of the Noel Jones Wantirna team, we want to wish you a very happy Mother's Day, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
And have a lovely Mother's Day.
Thank you, Jessica. Shut up, you two. Was that really cheesy?
Everyone laugh. Do you want me to do that bit again?
No.